Hey, what's up guys? This is 812 bringing you my last week of the regular season of the PWC. And this week we're taking on Hypers and the Houston Zeroras. Now, as you can see, he has a very scary team with notable threats including a Terra, Articuno Galar, a Terrakion, and a Greninja. So a lot of scary revenge killers, breakers, and sweepers. And in order to deal with this, we are bringing the Life Orb Tauros. Now this is just generally a standard set, is because he doesn't have great normal switch-ins, so Terra Normal Body Slam will do a large chunk, and Flamethrower and Iron Head will be able to take out anything that he has that resists it. The next Pokemon we're bringing is a Choice Specs Gengar. Pretty standard. He has a couple dark types, but outside the Crocodile, I don't think the Alolan Persian or the Hisuian Quillfish have a very good matchup against my team. So I'm expecting this to be able to do a large chunk breaking-wise. And the next Pokemon we're bringing is our dedicated Greninja check, Lapras, with heavy-duty boots, standard rest talk, nothing too fancy, max special defense because Greninja is a very scary sweeper once it gets the Battle Bond boost. Next Pokemon is a Choice Banded Infernape with the Flare Blitz, Mach Punch, Close Combat, and U-Turn. This is just a very good breaker against his team. He doesn't really have great fighting and fire switch-ins. I almost ran a Scarf set, but last second put on Band because I'm very nervous about Greninja, and Band has a better chance to take out Greninja if he decides to put random HP or defense investment EVs in it for whatever reason. We are bringing the Choppleberry Iron Treads, and the reason why we're bringing Chople is I plan on baiting the Terrakion in at some point in the game and bait it to close combat, because if that happens, he loses his Terrakion to my Iron Treads Earthquake, which would be very good for me, as you could probably tell from my team, I have like no Stone Edge close combat switch-in. And the last Pokemon we're bringing is our Choice Scarf Latios. We are using this as an emergency check to his potential sweepers, like the Articuno Galar, with the trick so that we can lock it into a move so it's more manageable, and Thunder Wave just to generally slow things down. So that's my team, and let's get into this match. Okay, so I'll be perfectly honest, I did not look at my team before this battle, so we are both going to learn what my team is together if you didn't watch the Team Builder, and if you did watch the Team Builder, you know more about my team than I do. So let's take a look at this. He brought the Articuno, the Arbulova, the Quillfish, the Greninja, the Crocodile, and the Persian. So he brought a slower team than I expected with a lot of dark types, so unfortunately my Latios is going to be kind of useless. I kind of took Aura Sphere off last second on Latios, which now I am for sure regretting. So here, I'm just going to lead with the Tauros. Looking at his team, he has 0 normal resists, so I feel like the Tauros is a safe play. If he goes out Alolan Persian, fine, this is probably going to foul play me in my face. Does Persian get, what does Persian get? Yeah, even if Thunder Wave's not the end of the world. Thunder Wave, I'll be able to take this out, or not take it out, but get a decent chunk, and I'll get a chunk on whatever wants to come in. Probably going to be the Quillfish for the double Intimidate, but not 100% sure. The Persian lead surprises me a lot, as does his team, is because my Infernape is going to have a field day once that Articuno Galar it inevitably Terras. As he goes Crocodile for... No, that's not double Intimidate. Okay. Yeah, I assume Crocodile gets like a fighting move, or else that would be a very weird play on his end. Yeah, it gets close combat. I mean, he might go for the knockoff, which would be fair as well. I don't think he's going to go for the Earthquake. Yeah, Earthquake makes absolutely no sense for him. I don't want to go directly out into my Infernape, though. It's because the thing is I can make the ballsy play, call out the close combat and go Infernape, but if he is like a Water Shuriken Greninja set, that could potentially be very worrisome for me endgame. So, 175, well this will still outpace Arboliva, so Tauros still has value. Yeah, I'm going to go Infernape. I might regret this later, as he knockoffs, okay. Fine, he sees I'm Choice Banded. I'm just going to flat out U-turn. It's going to be able to kill this Crocodile, and I'm guessing this is a Scarf Crocodile. As he goes Quillfish, fine. I really should have brought Special Infernape to more matches. If no one respects the Special Infernape option that I have. Okay, so I'm just going to go out into my Iron Treads, and I'm going to Mega Horn, as he's probably going to bring out the Arboliva, predicting the Earthquake. Or he's either going to bring out the Arboliva or the Articuno Galar here. I don't think letting the Quillfish go down here makes a lot of sense on his end. And even if he does stay in, chip on this Quillfish will be nice. I also have to remember I am a Chopal set. Why did I bring Chopal? Oh, I brought Chopal for Terrakion, which didn't come. Okay. I'm surprised he didn't bring Terrakion against my team. I have like 0 good Terrakion answers. Now I assume even if he lets this get chipped, if he does let this get chipped, my Gengar has an absolutely amazing endgame. Is because with the Crocodile now chipped, his only Sludge Bomb switch in is this Quillfish. As he goes out Arboliva, I Mega Horn, get a decent chunk. Seed Power, fine. And I'm just going to Mega Horn again to either take this out or take out whatever wants to come in, as he likes to sack the Arboliva. Okay. Good for me. He says it can Earthquake or knockoff. I almost put Chopal on this, not Chopal, Shuckondus over Chopal. Because here's the thing, if I let my Treads go down, that Quillfish is going to be a big issue with spikes. Does Crocodile kill me? No, this Crocodile isn't going to be able to kill me, so I'm just going to make a Horn. Yeah, as grassy terrain. No! Miss! Our bad luck streak continues, friends. Let's see. I'm just going to fire off a Mega Horn again. I'm fine with this Treads getting chipped. As Crocodile gone is good. That's one of his potential 2 really good win cons against me down. He goes out into Lapras. I'm just going to go straight out into... Sorry, he goes out into Greninja. I'll go straight out into my Lapras, which is my dedicated check to this. And here, he's probably going to go out into the Quillfish or the Alolan Persian. I highly doubt he's going to stay in and eat this Freeze Dry. Knowing that, I think my play is still to Freeze Dry. Is because chip on the Quillfish will be really nice. Yep, I get a little bit of chip off. He's probably going to go for like the Dark move, I would assume. I don't want my Treads going down quite yet, so I'm just going to bring out my Infernape. It does not do a whole lot, and I mean, it's good in the matchup, but here I could Flare Blitz, potentially threaten to get more chip on this, or I can U-turn and bring out my Treads. Let me think this through. Am I okay with Infernape going down? That is an interesting question. Because here's the thing. Infernape is both good and bad in this matchup. It's good in the sense that it can potentially revenge kill the Greninja if he isn't Shuriken, and it can revenge kill the Persian. But it's bad in the sense that the Articuno Galar is going to be an issue for it. So I think I'm going to U-turn. As fine. He stays in. I'll go back out into my Treads. If he takes it out, he takes it out. As he bar barrages. So our ballsy plays are paying off. I can Earthquake to potentially take this out. Or I can Iron Head. Let me think. You see, I'm just doing the risk-reward trade-off of Iron Head right now. If I Iron Head and he stays in, he gets... even though he'll take out my Treads, I get really good chip on this Quillfish. Do I want that chip? But I could go for the kill here, but going for the kill risks his Articuno Galar coming in. And the Articuno Galar is honestly a huge threat for my team. The thing with Terra in this specific league is I have no idea what Terra will be, and agility Terra sets are just terrifying to deal with. I think I'm going to Earthquake. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it was risky because he could have potentially brought the Articuno Galar in and started setting up, but I just ultimately decided that was the right trade-off for me. Now here, I have 2 options. I could sack off my Treads here, or I can go out into my Lapras. The reason for sacking off Treads here would simply be I don't need Treads for anything at this point. And also, if he goes for the U-turn on my Lapras, I potentially lose momentum. I mean, he might Dark Pulse. Also, if he takes out my Iron Treads, he has to burn his, his Battle Bond. Do I let Treads go down? Yeah, I don't need Treads for anything. So fine, he goes down, he gets his Battle Bond. But that's fine, I have my Lapras, which is basically built, I believe I built especially defensive. Yeah, I built especially defensive specifically to check this Greninja. So that'll do nothing. Like, basically, as long as I don't get flinched, I'm fine. Yeah. So Greninja goes down. That's good. So now his only potential win con is the Articuno Galar, and the thing with Terra is I have no idea if I win at this point. It all depends on what Terra type he chose his Articuno to be. So I'm just going to go out and buy Latios. I brought a Scarf set. So he's in Agility, okay. Fine. I'm going to trick him Scarf so he's locked. And I'll Bluster Purge. Unfortunately, he's a Terra Electric set, so I can't Thunder Wave him. Yeah, so he's Luster Purge. Hopefully he'll lower Spadef. Does not lower Spadef, unfortunate. Hopefully this one will lower Spadef. Does not lower Spadef, that is unfortunate. So fine, I'll let my Latios go down, and hopefully the Infernape should be able to revenge kill this with the Mach Punch. I would imagine it would. I brought the Iron Fist, as it does. So that is good game to my opponent. That was a very scary Articuno Galar set, and honestly just reconfirms how much I hate Open Terra just format, because you can't prep for every single potential variant the opponent can be. So I'm just gonna Mach Punch, take him out. Finding flinches, not like it matters. And Mach Punch should be able to take him out, and that is good game.